Hey guys, make another video. I mean, I'm not high yet. My bong is just sitting here. Got Max, packed a nice bowl. Got another bowl waiting in my grinder. I ordered some stuff online. Got a scale. New bong with dome perk, so we're gonna be getting a new bong in here. New mushroom ash catcher, new bowl, spare down stem. I already said scale, right? A chillum, and I got a steamroller, but that's for the guy that I'm ordering it to. I'm giving it to him for helping me out and letting me order to his house. So let's take a hit. I'm not going to be using a spoof. Everyone's asleep in my house, and I don't know why. It's weird because it's only like 12. Usually my dad's up doing work. But, it's always nice to have a drink when you're smoking. Oh yeah, I got a stash can too. Like just, Mountain Dew can where you can put weed, like say on the go. That's where I put it. I'm not gonna put it here actually because my mom picks up cans on my rooms and throw them out, so I would keep that hidden with my supply, and whenever I need to go, actually I'd keep it separate from my supply so a smell cone doesn't develop on it, or some of the micro nanograms of smell and particles of marijuana get on it. That I spent a long night figuring out how dogs work and like how smelling dogs work. So pretty much if dogs come, you're fucked. Period. Like there really is no way to like stop them. And the only way to like really stop them, it's not guaranteed though, because they'll probably still smell the weed and go to that too, is to keeping a prey animal in there, like a cat, if you're in a car per se. Because they'll smell the cat, be like, shit, prey, and like usually instinct overtakes acquired instinct. Not really instinct, but it's their psychotic drive to find the smell that they associate with a toy, and a toy they associate with praise and like a treat. But it's really this whole long thing. I might explain it, I don't know. One thing that I want to bring up is lighter colors. People are like superstitious of certain lighters being bad colors. In my area, it's a white lighter, but I know in certain I know where like Red Band is. They were talking about that before, and I was thinking about that a little while ago. It's like orange, but how does that originate? Just how? Why would you consider a lighter bad luck? I mean, I'm not really a superstitious person, because whenever I'm just not a superstitious person. I'm just not a person to believe something without being forefronted evidence or being there myself. I mean, I got this lighter. It even has a light. A light. Do you know how useful this is at night when you gotta like keep lights low? Just see. It's also really bright, so you can see to see if a bowl is cached in low light areas, or like you can look at the quality of weed. And I don't know if you can see it, but this weed has a lot of crystals on it. It's like shining, literally, in the light from my TV. And when I put this over it, it just looks like regular green weed. Put the light over it and it looks shiny, because that's just how many crystals are on there. Like someone dipped it in liquid diamond or something. Like seriously, this is really good weed. I don't know what it is. My dealer didn't say. But this is gonna be a long video because, I mean, I'm probably gonna be smoking both the bowls and just discussing whatever comes to mind. Usually, what happens in the videos, and if you see repetition and like ideas or themes, don't blame me, because these are literally off spite whenever I don't feel like watching other people smoking weed, porn while I'm getting high, or like browsing the internet. I'll play games when I'm getting high, like Battlefield 3, Fallout New Vegas. Good game. People say it sucks, and honestly, I like Fallout 3 a lot better and its DLCs. Shit, I like Fallout New Vegas' DLCs better than Fallout 3, but I like the base game Fallout 3 better than Fallout New Vegas' base game. Basically, how Fallout New Vegas came to fruition. What am I saying? Basically, how it came about is Bethesda came up with the idea, came up with the storyline, started the basic things like building generally what the map would be, and then they just handed it over to Obsidian and go like, here, do it. And Obsidian's like, all right, and they half-ass it. They forget to program lots of areas because they don't think that people go there, like certain areas that you don't think that you would go there, but an experienced Fallout player would know to like try and cross over that to save a lot of time. Like the mountains, like literally, I remember there's this one part where it was like this steep and it like kind of leveled out, and you could have easily like jumped over it just by spamming the Y button and moving back and forth. But there's an invisible wall there, and I mean they don't companion. And I noticed that the companion meshing, like where the companions can follow you and where they're programmed to follow you, it's kind of bad in some areas. And honestly, they'll just go. A lot of times I notice they'll just head straight for you rather than trying to take a route like they did in Fallout 3. What I'm saying is the AI is retarded. Like all AI in the game. Companion was the most prominent one to me in the beginning of it, but just the AI kind of sucks. Even the fighting AI, because he'll stand there, move over like through that. In Fallout 3, it was much more exciting in Fallout 3 because they moved more. But in this game, they mostly just crouch down like there's some SWAT squad. I mean, come on, you got like these raiders and shit. They're not going to be like trained in weapons for how long, you know. They're going to be like, hold the pistol on. I don't know. They're not going to be like trained by the fucking government. They're not going to like know how to properly do it. Not everyone, at least. I don't know. Maybe that's a realism factor and trying to relate in realism with an extremely fictional post-apocalyptic game. Yeah. It's kind of invalidates my argument. It's not really an argument. It's mostly just I don't like the base game. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still fun, and it still has a pretty good storyline. And there are quite a few extra like ways you can go about the storyline that I really liked, rather than being kind of confined to one way along the storyline, and either like making just one single choice that would dictate pretty much who's who. Cherry, wild cherry, it's pretty good. And my friend that online on Xbox Live, that's a medical patient. Man, him and I talk all the time. We like do this shit. We fuck around in Battlefield 3. We talk, we discuss shit. He's a pretty nice dude. And I mean, it was most prominent to me when he sent me, like out of nowhere, sent me this. Just started his whole Xbox, and when he joined the party, he's like, yeah, I mean, dude, you're important enough to talk to stop my game and start my Xbox. I'm like, oh shit, son, this dude is fucking chill. So I mean, I'm sorry. Got excited. I just like dropped the bowl kind of, but it rolled down my thumb and I caught it. Keep forgetting I'm not using my spoof. I have it right here. But since everyone is asleep, it's like 12:15ish. That's 12:09. Never mind. I don't really need a spoof right now. No one's coming home. My dad's already home. Everyone's already home. No one's coming home at like 2 a.m. But do you guys like Flint lighters that light by Flint? better than electric lighters. I mean, electric lighters are easier on the thumb if you're going a long way. I wanted to double light there. I'm sorry. But it's fun because you can burn more and you get smoke faster, milks faster. It's really good if you're going for like tricks or like trying to impress people. I don't know. Really, if you're trying to like make smoking a competition, don't, just please stop, because smoking is not a competition. It's something that you choose to do because you love the effects of it. Don't try to make a competition out of something that makes you feel so good. Because then, when it gets to the competition, you forget why you're doing it in the first place. Just, next time someone like, I bet I can beat you in the Iron Lung Challenge, just be like, the Iron Lung Challenge, just tell them no. No, smoking is not a competition. It's something that you enjoy. It's a lifestyle you adapt. I'm talking like any smoking, dude. Just, why make it a competition? It's something you're doing to make you happy. Unless you're addicted. And you don't want to be addicted. That's like the only exception, but it's an obvious exception if you don't want to be addicted. I gotta say, I like this because of its extremely large flame for the small lighter. But I like this because I can fuel it. I can turn on this light. It's electric, so it's easier on the thumb. And the flame is smaller, so it doesn't get blown out as easily by the wind. Something I noticed in my stoning career was if your flame was smaller, it wouldn't catch as much wind, seemingly, and it would not go out as easy. And you just have to hold the lighter a little closer to the bowl. I mean, a lot of people complain when they get a small flame because it's harder to light. That's because a lot of people are used to holding it further away from the bowl. I mean, when I was a new stoner, whenever I got a lighter that was running out, or like I got a lighter that had a small flame, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? And a lot of people do prefer a larger flame, but I'm beginning to prefer a smaller flame. I don't know why. Maybe because less light if you're smoking outside, like you're just walking down the street outside, sneaking out with like friends or whatever, smoking a bowl. No one's gonna be able to see it as easy. It's like a fucking flame like 6 times the size. It's gonna be harder to see from a distance. I mean, would you think that you'd see something like this at 50 yards, or something like this at 50 yards? Seriously. It's easier, it's more stealthy. And sometimes these can be quieter, but a lot of times they click. But that clicking is kind of quiet and can kind of be like mistaken for crickets if there are some crickets or like frogs nearby. In theory, of course, though. I've never gotten in that situation myself. Whew. The reason you haven't seen uranium or Brundle in a while is because my bowl broke when I was cleaning it because my dog came down. My dog died. But he came down the stairs and scared me shitless, and I dropped the bowl. And it's just snapped in half, and I was just like, shit. So I got my dealer to go get it, but apparently he got a 14mm. But it's chill, because along with the shit I ordered online, I ordered a spare bowl and downstem just in case if it ever broke. Hey, you got me the wrong bowl? It's chill. My other bong will accept a 14mm, and uranium will accept a 19mm. It's a win-win situation. And I told him it's chill, but he didn't text or call me back. So, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He may be getting in. If he does, well, cool. I'll just be able to smoke earlier. And next week, my show will arrive, and I'll probably be able to chill with that guy on the weekend or something like that. Or you can run me it. I would love to do that. Dude, I mistake names so often when I'm home. And I get so embarrassed when I do it. I'm just like, shit. Like a bunch of times when I said people's names on here, because I know it's chill to say their names. Because they're chill with me, like, talking about shit. Cause, like, I talk to them all the time, and I'm like, yo, man, if I reference you in the video online, would you be pissed? And they're like, nah, do it. Thinking of making a collab video. With who? Nate? No. Maybe. No. I got smoke still. Honestly, my friend Nate, he needs to grow up, but I don't hate him. And he's still, like, my very best friend. Like, I'm still really good friends with him, but my mom doesn't like him, so I say I'm not friends with him. So she'll, like, approve of me, and she'll be less sketched out, because she's pretty sure I smoke weed every time I go there. And usually I do. Anyways. But he's in, like, this phase where he's, like, stoner punk, and, like, he's a stoner thug. He's kind of thuggish, almost, in the way he acts. And he's like a player, but an unsuccessful player, but he's ignorant about it. I don't know. Like, I don't hate him, and I'm not meaning this in an offensive way, but I mean, like, I guess the best way to explain it is kind of immature from my point of view, but I don't hate him because of that, because he's still my friend, and I'm not going to exclude that just because I dislike him for one reason, I'm just going to totally abandon him. That's stupid. It's like your friends telling you, hey, we don't like this person. You're like, oh, well, fuck, get the fuck out of here, bitch, slut, asshole. That's fucking fun. Using this to pick my bowl, because I don't know where my usual bowl pick went. Or stir thing. I don't know. I just need to stir this. Point. That's my point. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna need a bigger flame because it's more spread out on here. And I don't really want to move it too much because I'm worried I'll drop some. I don't know how to explain it, but once you start smoking a lot, when you first start smoking, all smoke's gonna taste the same. It's just gonna be gross. It hurts. Or you may be like already a cigarette smoker, and honestly, I find weed smoke so much less harsh than cigarettes. I had a little brief period with cigarettes, and I just fucking hated them. The minute I became addicted, the nicotine highs wore off, and then it was just smoking for no real apparent reason, just burning something and inhaling it with many chemicals in it that cause cancer. And like, I'm not speaking out against cigarettes. I'm fine if you want to go with that lifestyle. I'll stay in the same room with you and smoke weed, and you can smoke a cig after. I don't give a fuck. But I mean, I won't do them. On occasion, I may do them, and maybe they're like high quality cigars, or like they're grape flavored, and I'm really high and I want to taste something. I can like smoke it, like my lips going, grape or whatever. But that's really the only reason. Like, I'll usually only take it into my mouth even then. My friend, when I was Nate, I was still smoking, got this 20-pack, $30 of 100 cigar filtered grape cigarettes. And he gave me at least 5. That's how good of friends we are. For free, absolutely free. I give him weed free all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. I will help him out because he doesn't have any weed. He's a pro. You help people out. That's just my view. You gotta help someone out when they ask for help. Like, unless it's like ridiculous or like evil help. Like killing someone. You'd be like, no man, you take care of that shit. And don't get associated with that. Although, pretty much the second you know, Used to smoke. Sorry, I left smoke down in the bottom. You can't tell there's milk in this because this is just all white, and it has red and blue stripes going all up it, so you can't really tell. It's like a vase. This is definitely a vase. My friend, he has this video online of him that he rolled this huge ass cigarette. I'm talking huge, nigga. Just fucking huge ass shit. I mean, it was crazy huge. I don't know how he did it, but he put it online, shows it all. I'm just like, oh shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. I feel so different. I feel so happy, so free of just depression. I did a last video of just what depression was. And it's just this constantly thing that you just feel emotionally tugging at your chest, just holding you back from everything. And I was on medication. My first one made me irritable, and this one I have to wait 3 more weeks for it, but so far I'm not pleased with it. I don't feel any happier. So I don't know if weed interferes with it, and if it does, I'll stop smoking. I mean, I don't feel any better, and like a little while ago I was thinking that I already feel it and it's not benefiting me, but that was wrong. I may be wrong, I don't know, because my mom told me she's a doctor and shit, so she knows about all that. So, like, I'm gonna believe her over something I read online. Because she's certified in that shit, dude. She's been doing it for like 28 fucking years. It's like my mom got married right out of med school. Because my mom and my dad's Chinese, they met in med school. And shit. Dude, why do people like stay married so long before they have a kid now? It's stupid. I mean, you're together and you're afraid to have sex? To have a kid? I mean, yeah, I guess you may not be in the best position. You can adjust to that, yeah. But I mean, I can understand that. And I can understand basically where you're coming from when you say that. But honestly, if I get married, I'm going to be in a good position already. I don't want to get married in a bad position. Or like having to go house hunting, or like having to go get a new job. I want to be in a steady, stable relationship with him / her. I'm bi. I don't know if I ever told anyone that. Oh well. Honestly, I want to be in a steady relationship, and I want to land a good place. I want to land a really good place, and I want to get a place that my fiance would want to like stay at. Because it's just so beautiful and it's just so homey. We don't have to move. We don't have to do any shit. Of course, jobs may be dependent on this. That's a major problem. Jobs, location. But anyways, maybe we could already have landed a job somewhere. Maybe both make it as like doctors. I don't know. Dude, I have so much weed in here. I'm gonna pack this bowl, and I'm gonna stop this video, and I'm gonna smoke this bowl how I want to. Play in Fallout New Vegas. So, god damn, so much weed. There's so much keef in this screen, bro. Just running my finger along it, I can feel keef falling out. I just fucking put it on my weed. Just put it on my weed. This is a major keef stash, bro. This weed is fucking crazy lots of keef. Like, I don't even know. Like, my keef catch thing is like fucking has a average dusting of keef on the bottom. Not too much keef, but enough that if I scrape like half of it, I can get a pretty good amount. After like 4 or 5 weeks of use of this weed. Super nice, super dank weed. Definitely like medicinal quality. I'd say maybe indica dominant, judging by the effects. You can't really explain how you feel on weed. You can get a general idea of it, but you can't really explain it. So, you can look up what indica highs are like, or what cannabinoid or the other thing is C, right? Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I'm gonna go enjoy myself, play some Fallout in Vegas, watch some Red Band, Netflix, whatever I want to do. Eat some food. Definitely eat some food. Yeah, food sounds really good. Got 2 sodas. My hand, this finger, really fucking sticky right now. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. One last hit together. Prepare your lighters and your marijuana. And hit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.